As you can see some extra feathers. So we do this to remove the feathers and also to make it flavorful. So this is what we are doing at the moment. So there is fire underneath. Let me show you. And so we are putting the chicken to smoke it and make the feathers disappear or move off the chicken. And then also this gives it smoky flavor. Yes, that's what we are doing at the moment. So yeah, so let's do this. The fire is kind of not enough, but we shall add. Sarah, torete nku najangwe umuriro gwe nugujika kagatina nahigu kujika ate niyo nimba kore nakaite ngo bikora muriro bakugira ngo nija kuji examininga ninga drive. Ichihamwe chichanga. So yeah, let's do this. Let's smoke it, then we cut it into parts, and then we shall go ahead and cook it. Thank you for coming. I'm seeing people joining in, and let's have a chat. Show me some love if you're new to this community. Actually, rather before anything else, I appreciate your presence here. If you're a returning viewer, a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you. And if you haven't joined this community, kindly subscribe, join the community, go on my channel and check out the videos. I have a lot of cooking videos on there. I have African village videos, I have house tour videos, I have yeah, how to make ghee, harvesting millet, making ghee, making bushera, a beverage that is made out of millet, and all that. Just go on there and check out my videos. Yeah, so this is my other side. I'm showing you my other side, my life, the life I'm living while in the village, in an African village. I mean, an African village. Nkuwaguma nozinduka kuriya nanazi hireyo natoriyo nozinduka nozinduka munonga kuriya zikahari nchoro kugwachiza gutake. Yeah, so welcome guys, welcome to my live. Let's interact, let's have a chat, and let's talk. Okay, leave me a comment, tell me how you do your chicken, where you come from. This is an African way of doing it. If you're seeing it missing some flesh around here, it's because we were trying to remove the feathers and we ended up tearing it, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. And right now we are doing the smoking. So kindly join, kindly join in, interact, and let's do this together. I'll show you how we do this, and then also how we go ahead and cut it into pieces, and then how I'm going to prepare it. But then if this live ends, because I don't like having very long live streams, so if it becomes long before we do anything, I'll end it and start a part 3 and start the other part of the live stream. The first live stream, you can go and check it out. We were trying to defeather it or to remove the feathers and yeah, and slaughter it. But I didn't show the slaughtering part or the beheading part, because I guess that's against YouTube guidelines. So I know that you're not supposed to show anything bloody on YouTube. So that's why I didn't show that part. But then I showed the part where we were removing the feathers, and at the moment I'm showing you how we are removing these extra feathers, these small feathers, and how we make it smoky and beautiful. So this is what we are doing. If you stay on, you're going to see the beautiful change in our chicken. So we keep turning it so that it does not get burnt. Yeah, we keep turning it so that it does not get burnt or smoky or get smoke, like smoke infested. Yeah, so I'll keep turning it. yeah, I see now I have a full house. Guys, kindly interact with me. Let's have a chat. Thank you for joining this community. I really appreciate you. If you're a returning viewer and a returning subscriber, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And if you are new here, kindly join the community. Go on ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be welcome to this community. You'll be among my buddies, and I'll really appreciate it. So thank you for indulging me. Thank you for coming and joining the live. And if you were on this live right from the beginning, I really appreciate you. You mean a lot to me. Thank you for your support. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's cook. It rained yesterday, and yeah, the weather is good today, though it's quite hot. But everything is nice. Everything is coming on well, and everything is fine. So yeah, so let's roast this chicken. The firewood is not firewooding. I don't know why. Yeah, one of the downsides of cooking on firewood is that if the firewood is not graceful or is not good enough, then you get to enjoy a good smear of smoke, or a good bath, a smoke bath. But then despite that, we move. It's my favorite cooking method, cooking on firewood. After gas comes as my number one, and this next. And to me, I believe they are the quickest cooking methods. If you want your food to get ready quickly, just use firewood if you can't access gas. Yeah, it's the best. It's the one of the most effective cooking methods. Yeah, so let's do this. You are welcome. Let's chat. Tell me where you're from, and tell me how you prepare your chicken traditionally. Actually, I'm going to prepare this traditionally, the way we do it in the village, in an African village, in a Ugandan village. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm bringing for you raw content, unedited, live, and I hope you enjoy it. Tell me if you're liking what you're seeing. Show me some love, like the live stream. Share if you can, and let's do this. Let's do this today. I'm with you today. I've never cooked on a live, but today I want to do it in an African kitchen. I'm not even going to cook from an Indo kitchen, but outside in an African kitchen. Though we have like some modern cooking area, it's not the 3-stone cooking stove. It's kind of modern, but still we are using firewood. Yeah, if you'd like me to give you a tour of my kitchen, kindly comment down below and subscribe, because it's coming very soon. And how we do this, you see the fire has it has kind of gone out. So what we do, we blow. Let me blow the fire. Let me make the fire with you. So you do like this. Wow, did you see the fire come? I just blew the fire and I lit it. So that's how we make the fire, by blowing it, and it's really easy. I hope you saw how I blew it and it came on. Very easy. The flames are active, you can see. And we are smoking our chicken from my flock. Oh, for those who have just joined, I am the other stuff I do farming, and one of the things I'm doing is rearing chicken. So this is one of the this chicken is from one of my chickens. Yeah, today I want to enjoy myself. I want to, you know, enjoy the sweats of my labor. So I decided to have chicken for dinner. So I picked one of them and decided to make it for dinner. For those who are here and are not meat eaters and do not eat chicken, I'm sorry. But yeah, here we do. And I'm showing you how we are going to do it step by step. Once we are done doing this, we shall cut it into pieces, and the way we cut it traditionally is not the ordinary way. Yeah, though we may exaggerate and just cut it, but yeah, traditionally you're supposed to cut each and every part on its own and have like the chicken divided into the parts it's made of, and then yeah, so yeah, that's what we are doing on here. And then I'll go ahead and prepare it. And in fact, I'll be preparing this chicken using a pot. So if you're curious and you've never seen people cooking in pots, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because the cooking part is coming up next and you're going to see that. So do you hear that, guys? The fire is now really active. It has gone off, and so the extra feather is going on, and our chicken is getting that extra smoky flavor in it. And yeah, so let's do this. You can see how far we've come. Yeah, so this helps the extra feathers to go off, and it also helps the chicken to get some smoky flavor, which is nice, and it gets it to, like, it's kind of I've forgotten the word, like the browning, I've forgotten how they call that. It's like browning the chicken. Yeah, so that's what we are going to do here. So yeah, so that's what we are doing here. And yeah, we are cooking this chicken using a pot. Yes, so stay on and watch an African village girl cook the chicken. For this chicken, I'm not going to be using a lot of ingredients. I just put a few onions and tomatoes and maybe some seasoning, and that's all, and salt, because I don't intend to give it a lot of stew, or I don't intend to put a lot of water. So yeah, so that's what we are doing. And we shall be enjoying this with rice or mashed potato, mashed bananas, mashed matoke. If you'd like to know how we prepare the matoke, comment down below, and we shall be doing that in a detailed video, or maybe on a live stream, so that you see how it's done raw, in a raw form, and unedited. So if you're new here, I appreciate you as well. Kindly join the community. Do you see how it's coming out? It's getting nice. It has lost all the extra feathers, and it's becoming you know, like, it's becoming nicer and better. I don't know if the phone, but I hope the phone is doing it justice, because I mean, I want to think that my phone has a good camera. Maybe where I am, there isn't enough natural light, so maybe you may not see the real thing, but I'm hoping that you're seeing what is happening in the background. Yeah, so let's do this. Thank you for joining the live. I see it's becoming long. I normally don't like doing a live stream more than 15 minutes, since I'm just a beginner when it comes to live streams. But then again, I want you guys to see the results. I don't want to bring I'll bring the results definitely in the next part, but then I want you to see how it fares and how it turns out eventually, before we move to the next part, which is the cooking part. So you can see it's becoming nice. And like I said, the purpose of doing this is to remove the extra feathers and give it that smoky flavor, which is really nice, which is typical of any Ugandan meat, be it goat meat, beef, all the meat we prepare, mostly we first do this. We first put it on fire. Yeah, and it makes it even more healthier because it takes out the extra fat. It may not be true with the chicken, but it's true with the other meats, because the chicken keeps the fat in the most of the fat skin, and the best way to get rid of that is by avoiding eating the skin. But I, for one, I'll not lie, I have no issues eating my chicken with the skin. Yeah, so now let's put this side of it, yeah, and see what happens. Let's wait for the results. I'm removing the extra feathers on the drumsticks because that part was kind of off the fire. And see, even if you want to remove with hands, now they can easily go off. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for joining in. Thank you for always supporting me. I see every time people join, they subscribe, and I really appreciate people indulge me and leave me comments, which I really enjoy. Video. Yeah, so this is what we are doing today. We are preparing chicken and we are using a pot. So this is the first thing to do. Actually, the second part to do, because the first one was slaughtering and removing the feathers. My phone is heating. I think I put it so close to the fire. Yeah. Waretenderezo kubajiraho nunji ninga no kuba no bajura umwita.